In today's video, I'm going to focus on you senior golfers who struggle to complete a full turn and create power. At the golf club, I give many lessons and quite a few to senior golfers. And one of the recurring questions that they have is, can I hit it further? I don't hit it as far as I used to do. Well, unfortunately, Father Time gets to us all, myself included, and we struggle with flexibility that then affects our ability to store that power in the backswing and create a good coil. I would like to thank one of my viewers today for requesting this. He asked if I could help him increase his distance, especially with his irons. I think one of the main issues that we have is we watch a lot of golf, we get a lot of tuition, we watch a lot of the YouTube videos, and it all refers to keeping your lower half rather still and static. So you keep that left foot down and we try to create that turn. And if you have limited flexibility in your hips or your legs or your back, you will only get to a certain point before you can't turn anymore. So what we've got to do is to create a little bit more movement in your swing in order for you to generate a little bit more turn on the backswing, and therefore generate more power and have that ability to strike that golf ball that little bit better. So what I would suggest you do is the left heel. If you are struggling with mobility issues and you're keeping that left foot down, if you lift that foot up, you can see how we can get a little bit more turn into that hips. It brings that hip a little bit forwards and it allows you to turn your top a little bit more and get that shoulder more pointing towards that golf ball. So what we want you to do is just feel that as you take it away, you're lifting that left heel off the ground. You can see that now it's a lot easier to get to the top of the golf swing and get a fuller shoulder turn and generate more power. You know, even in his heyday, Jack Nicklaus did this move and lifting that left heel up to create more turn and more power. So when you've got to the top here, then what we want to do is we want to feel that this right foot is lifting up and going forward. And so all this additional movement in the lower half will create more freedom in the top half to be able to turn and twist. So another thing that does create a limited amount of flexibility in your golf swing is keeping your head still. I know it goes against everything that you think about as a golfer is moving your head, but believe me, it will help. And if you watch a lot of the golfers, you will see that they do move their head in a way that will allow them to rotate that little bit better. So if you keep your head down, pointing at the golf ball, even if you lift your foot up, you can see that there's a point that I can't rotate anymore. I know if you do wear glasses, then varifocal lenses and the frames do get in the way, but what I want you to do is feel that your head and your nose follows the club a little bit and you're looking through, if you are a right-handed golfer, through your left eye, just the corner of your left eye. You can see how my head's turned, but it stayed relatively still. It hasn't travelled. Obviously that's what we don't want to happen. We don't want it to travel. That's not the movement that we were wanting. We just want it the head to rotate around its axis to try and facilitate a little bit more turn. And then obviously on the through swing, so as you bring the golf club down, you hit the golf ball and then you let the right shoulder hit your chin to bring your head up, and then you can watch the shot. But if you do this, you can see how it's a lot more freer and it allows you to get to the top of the swing. One of the benefits of lifting your heel is utilizing something that I read about, and that's the magic move from Harvey Penick. And Harvey Penick, obviously, he's brought a little red book out, and it has nuggets of information that will, as a teacher, we can draw upon. And where the left heel comes down and the right elbow comes into the side, and that is a good, it gets you your momentum going forward and gets the golf club into the correct position and creates a little bit of lag, a little bit more power to allow you to hit that golf ball with a little bit more authority. But that will come with a little bit of practice. So it's up to the top, down, and you can see how it probably creates a little bit more power. So many of you will be thinking now, why have I got a rugby ball with us? I've just found it in the back of my garage, and it is something that will demonstrate the turn that little bit better. So if you get the maker's name to the top, elbows into the side, and what you're wanting to do is to keep that maker's name pointing to the sky. So if you've, obviously we've got a rugby ball, if you've got a football, then you're wanting the, as I say, the maker's name to the side. If you are one of the viewers from America, you could do this with an American football. Obviously put the laces to the top, so it's pointing to the sky, come back down to the golf ball, and then rotate round and through with the maker's name pointing to the sky at this side. And that way you'll feel that connection, because what you don't want to do is this one, where you're just taking it away with your hands and your arms and keeping your body still. So it's a good little practice by just allowing your lower half to move that little bit more, along with that little bit of a turn in that head. You will get a fuller shoulder turn, you will get more store power, and you will hit them irons that little bit further. If you are new to the channel and have yet to subscribe, please do consider hitting that subscription button below, along with that notification bell. I bring you weekly content on a Tuesday and a Friday to help you with your game. If you have enjoyed today's content, please don't forget to give us a like. If you have any feedback or you want to see any future things covered in my videos, please do put them into the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to you tuning in to my next video.